Here is Harry Crawford, of course, has that A-League men's goal to his name. Might look to add to it in the NPL, and he does so. Harry Crawford. His 4th goal of the season.
And a great goal celebration into the corner there. He's taking a leaf out of somebody else's books there as he goes into the corner with a somersault celebration. Nice finish to the far post from a tight angle, and he's deceived John Hall to score. And
it's a lovely little place up here, David, in the far north, as we see Adelaide City get forward. We'll get back to you on that. Laurie Latanzio putting it in for Kitano, and it finds the net.
Football, I love you.
What an exhilarating start to this match. Yuki Kitano adds to the score sheet and gets the
a One World LED Sportal scoreboard.
Wow.
And there's that wind again.
Already back square. Just before he should be able to get the touchdown. Might have to look for Crawford. Doesn't do so. Instead goes back to Bailey O'Neill. He puts... I'm not sure whether that was... I think it was a shot in the end, but nothing threatening John Hall. Yes, David, on being here at the Barossa, finally. Let's talk about it. Lovely little area to come to.
It is, yes. It's a fair wee drive about 4 years ago.
Harry Crawford putting one to the centre. Tackle coming in, but here's Nicola looking from range. Only finds the top of the netting.
That was dipping though, wasn't it? It was dipping, and I think John Hall had it covered, but there was always that chance it might creep in under the bar. But decent enough shot.
Does Ryan White. Here's Nicola. Puts one in the middle for the aforementioned. Only falls back out. Here's Tattoo. Looks to strike!
Ooh, nice one.
And Tattoo's is just a little bit wide.
Just a wee bit high as well, maybe. Ryan White, when was his debut? Are those 21 appearances all from this season?
No, from... Here's Brisson. Sorry, Franchisi putting a ball through for Brisson. He has the strike on goal. I think he tried to chip Ethan Cox there.
Yeah. That's not easy to do at the best of times, never mind from that angle, but...
Crawford making his way into the area. Couldn't get past one. Might find the angle in. Tattoo! Nearly found the goal too.
Yeah, it was a fine shot off the post. Well judged.
Corner. A lot of kids playing on that other pitch. You'll be able to see in shot as well. As the corner comes in from Brisson, finds the back post. The header from Bucco. His anger displayed.
It should have been better, and he knows it.
It's pretty free there.
Quality player, Bucco, but that was pretty much a free header for him, and he just didn't manage to...
Still trying to look forward, right into the centre. Here's Crawford looking for a second. Will be a goal kick. I just noticed as well, looks like the wingers have swapped around. Amlani Tatu is now out on this left-hand side. Gutierrez had a bit of space to run into, puts it into the centre. Cleared away. Bucco, headers back down. Has the strike himself. Was it deflected? No, just not one of the greatest of shots.
No, and a good chance there by Daniel Bressan. He just didn't get the shot right, but if he had, then I think...
Not sure what the idea with that free kick was there. Went all the way back. Now delivered back into the area, header one. But a weird set piece, you'd have to say there, as we enter additional time here at the Barossa.
It was. It's, yeah. I mean, you vary your corners. You might take a short one or you might play it back.
Nicola with the header. Here's Bucco. Finds a lovely ball wide. Gets the touchdown, then the hit. It's just over the bar. Quite some distance.
Yeah, didn't get onto it at all, did he? Some of that to City's marking of him as Crawford comes through.
Crawford on the edge of the box. I think trying to go himself. Instead goes wide to Tattoo. And just as we were talking about, him does get that shot off, but not on target.
Nah, he got it wrong, didn't he? And it was well wide in the end. Didn't test him.
Plays it forward. Here's Garuccio. Has it wide now with Crawford. Looks to put a ball in. Cuts it back for Garuccio. Has the strike on goal, Garuccio! And it's a lovely finish to put Adelaide United 1 goal in front. 2-1 in the Barossa.
John Hall looks a deflated figure there, doesn't he? He was well beaten by that shot. And a nice finish by Garuccio to find that space, get the shot in just inside the post and put Adelaide United 2-1 up.
7 minutes into the first half and 7 minutes into the second half. Malwal Nicola, Garuccio, Taladira, sorry. Here's Crawford. And John Hall up the catch.
Nice piece of interplay between the Adelaide.
Taladira has Burkett out wide. Taladira might look to go for himself. Puts a nice ball into the middle. It's a decent enough finish from Crawford, but John Hall was up to it.
What work by Taladira, though. He dragged 3 players with him.
Garuccio has Brody Burkett as an option in behind. Instead plays the middle for Ryan White. Another save by John Hall, keeping his gloves warm on a day that I think he'd want to. Here's a good opportunity for Adelaide City. Franchese putting a ball into the middle for Catano. And that's a lovely and brilliant save from young Ethan Cox. Point blank.
Good to see a young kid getting a start here as well. Latanzio comes at the box.
Latanzio just taken off balance, I think. Well, no, it's actually deflected off. But yes, no, just back. United, sorry, look on a counter. Harry Crawford plays it just behind. Here's Burkett. John Hall able to capture. Burkett now. Finds the wide ball on Amlani Tatu. Still yet to make his impact, but here is Amlani Tatu!
Oh, Amlani Tatu!
And that's the moment he was waiting for! The young star finds his moment in the Barossa. Ball looking long. Header is one, looking for Yuki Katano over the top. Had some venom to it, just not the accuracy.
No, but when it left his foot, it looked like it was going.
Yeah.